Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a very exciting video. I'm gonna film the introduction for my 2020 Pan Those Eyeshadows project. So if you've been following along, I did this for the whole of 2019 and I'm gonna link the playlist down below if you want to go and check it out. But I'm basically gonna do this exactly the same way, but I'm gonna be kind of more good with keeping statistics as well as having a distinct goal. So that's going to be the main difference, and I'm just going to go through that quickly before I roll in the new shades. So currently I have 446 eyeshadows. I think I miscalculated a little bit in the finale, so if the number seems a bit different, that's why. But currently I have 36 pans, which is the same as end of last year, and I am on currently 8.07%. When I finished last year I was at 9.72%, which was very close to my goal at that point at 10%. I never disclosed the goal to you guys in the video because I didn't really think about that when I first introduced this project, and I didn't really have anything in the spreadsheet yet, so it was really hard for me to calculate the percentage. But now I have it all in my spreadsheet and I'm just adding on for this year. So I have purchased quite a few palettes at the end of this year. I'm actually adding 6 palettes. I have 2 of them already, but I'm waiting for 4 of them. They should actually arrive in the next 2 or 3 days. So if I get anything from those palettes, I will skip it for this introduction, but I will continue rolling in from them in the future updates in case I get those shades. So my goal for 2020 will be to be able to reach a pan percentage of 15%. I think that's quite a lofty goal, especially since I'm only on 8% at the moment, and I do have quite a bit of eyeshadows. I did calculate, and in order to hit my goal with eyeshadows that I have currently is to get 31 pans. This will not just be in this project but overall, and since I was able to hit 31 pans last year, I'm hoping that I will be able to hit that goal this year. Like I said, it is quite a reach and I'm not sure I will be able to hit it. I didn't quite hit my goal last year, but I'm completely fine with that. So if I don't reach my goal, I will still be very happy because I will be able to have a lot more pans than I did at the beginning of the year. So that's basically my goal. Additionally, one more thing that I will be doing is I will kind of track my usage. So every time I use an eyeshadow, I will note that down so I know how many uses I had on an eyeshadow for every update and before I hit pan. So yeah, that's just something that I want to do, just to be able to know kind of how long it takes to use to hit pan on an eyeshadow, and I think it's just better for you guys to know as well. So if I hit pan on something, it's nice for you guys to know how long it actually took. So that will be the main differences that I have for this year, but I'm just gonna go and randomize some shades. So like I said, I have 446 eyeshadows currently, and I'm just gonna go ahead and randomize. So the first shade that I have is number 157. So the first eyeshadow that I rolled in is from my Dream Street palette, and it's actually a palette that I haven't used once yet, which so I'm really excited to roll this in. And the shade that I got is Mermaid Boy right here. As you can see, I have swatched it, but I haven't used it, so that will be my first starting point. So it is Mermaid Boy right here, and there you have the swatch of Mermaid Boy. So the second shade will be number 130. And number 130 is another shade that I haven't used yet, and it's from my ColourPop She palette. Again, it's a palette I actually haven't used at all, and the shade that I got is the shade Dear. And there you have Dear swatched out on my hand. The next shade will be 278. So number 278 comes from my Decay Ultimate Basics palette. And the shade that I got is a very good transition shade. It's the shade Faith right here. Again, this is a palette that I actually haven't used yet. I've had this for quite a long time, but I haven't reached for it. So again, I'm really excited to have this palette in so that I will be able to get some use out of it. And there you have Faith swatched out on my hand. The fourth shade will be number 437. If I am correct, this should be from one of my C palettes, so let's have a look. Oh, it's actually not. It's one of my Super Shock shadows, and the shade is Wattles. So this is Wattles right here. So this is actually one of their satins, and it's just like a really nice, again, transition shade. Let's see how it compares to Faith. So there you have Wattles swatched out on my hand. It's definitely more rosy toned, so I think it's good to have this one in as well. I think it will go really well with the shade from the She palette. And the fifth and final shade that we will get is number 47. So 47 is actually from a palette that I don't have yet. It's actually from my Sultry palette, which again, like I said, should be arriving in the next 2 or 3 days. But like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm not going to include it now because I can't show you the shade. So I'm just going to roll another one for now. So it's number 57 rather than 47. So number 47 comes from a palette that I actually have had in before, and that is my Element of Surprise palette, and the shade is Silk Street. So Silk Street is the shade right here. So it's like a dark kind of purpley shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that. So there you have the last and final shade, Silk Street, from ColourPop Element of Surprise. So this is the color palette that I will be working on for the next month. It's very kind of appropriate for this kind of year. I'm a bit worried that I only got mattes except the one shimmer, but the shimmer isn't really that wearable, so we'll see how it goes. But I definitely feel like these two will go really well. I think these two can pair, and I actually think this may even go with this dark kind of reddish shade. So I think this will definitely be something that I can play around with. I think the blue-green will maybe go with the purple even. So I think this is a really good color palette to start with, because it will push me out of my comfort zone again, which is one of the things that I love so much about this project. So yeah, that is where I'm starting for this year. But that, you guys, was all for this video. I'm so excited to start this project new again, and let's see how I do this year. I think I really have to stay at it to be able to hit my goal, but I'm super ready for it, and I hope you guys are excited too. So that is it for today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you're new to my channel, please make sure to check out my previous playlist of this series, because I have a full year worth of Pan Those Eyeshadows, and if you enjoy it, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you in the family. But otherwise, I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys!